winner's circle will be across the track right there.
It's the retirement job.
And then right next to it is Millionaire's Row.
David Goud never really thought he'd have. But after only a few months with the Kentucky Derby Museum,
It's just that things start happening everywhere.
Goud knows it was the right move. The Louisville native has fast become a favorite of the Churchill Downs tours.
We'll head this way and we'll talk about some of these other horses as we head to the paddock. It's been unbelievable. It's surpassed my expectations. I've been able to do the barn and backside van tour, which takes you to the backside of the track. And I've been able to see the horses training, and that's been unbelievable.
Visitors can't help but notice Goud displays a certain finesse.
Like the weather conditions, today would be a great day for the Kentucky Derby.
Guiding visitors through the plaza to the track.
If he's spunky, well, you know, a ballet dancer is going to have a lot of tails. We actually talk about that. You can tell a ballet dancer when they're in line at Kroger because they're the ones going to be like flexing, pointing their feet, and they'll be going up on releve, tippy toes as we call it. So yeah, I'm sure I do.
Prior to showing off the biggest stage in horse racing, Goud was lighting up his own.
My first Derby was 1989 when Sunday Silence won, looking over his shoulder, and I was hooked ever since. Being a professional ballet dancer, I do notice there's a lot of similarities, and that's kind of what keeps me interested in the sport too.
50 years old might seem young to be retired, but Goud lived a lifetime on the stage as a professional ballet dancer, a 30-year career, and much of that time with the Louisville Ballet.
I've done all the princes. I've done the Nutcracker Prince, the Snow Prince, Bluebird and Sleeping Beauty is what I was known for.
Now at 50,
there on the backside, Tacitus is a beautiful gray horse.
Goud's new routine is physically less demanding, and he can't help but notice similarities between dancers and horses.
Well, I noticed it pretty early on in the 90s when I would come to the races, just how they were cared for. They all seemed like divas. They all seemed like they had to have things a certain way, the way they stood for pictures. It all seemed very much like what I did as a professional dancer.
Which, of course, begs the question.
Oh, I'm a definite diva. Yeah, my friends would definitely describe me as a definite diva, yes.
And since it takes one to know one, Goud may have found the perfect fit at Churchill.
For those two types of people, like I said, that like to come to the Kentucky Derby, you have, like Hunter S. Thompson said, the decadent and the depraved. The depraved are going to be over there in that 26-acre infield in the middle of the track.
At Churchill Downs, Jonathan Gregg, Spectrum News 1.